Welcome back to another episode of, nope.
Leave it all
Almost
in.
said picking up the pixels.
Leave it all in. Let's just keep on rolling, leave the whole thing in.
Welcome back to another episode of the Bonding of Moonpir Boston Rebirth. I'm
There
your
we
host,
go.
Boston. Joining me as always is Moonpir.
Thank you, and hello.
Let's dive into it. Boy, this is probably one of my worst weeks for dailies.
And not just yours. It's just been one of the worst weeks for dailies, period.
Yeah.
Just what was going on? Like
Even today was a hard mode Mega Satan run, obviously since it's Sunday, with Blue Baby. It's like, that's not fair.
And we both sucked. Like, I think I made it to the second floor, I think you made it to the fourth.
Yeah, and I just... I forgot that Spirit of the Night doesn't give you a spirit heart.
Me
When
too,
you
that's
pick
what
it up?
killed me. That's exactly what killed me.
I survived with a full heart and went down to the next floor and like three rooms later just got smacked. You know, one of those like headless leaping guys?
Yeah, the worst enemy in the game.
Yeah. A champion one of those hit me. It's like, well, okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm done with like 3,000 points. All right.
Yeah,
Great.
I got 2,400, so I don't know what you're complaining about.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
That was this whole week, though. I mean, it was just those runs all week.
The exact same thing. Like, I literally picked up Spirit of the Night thinking, oh, I'll get a heart from this. Nope, dead. But yeah, no, you're not wrong. Like you're just saying, what's going on with this week? It was literally like the hardest runs I've ever had.
Well, and what's so weird is they're not... The thing that I was trying to think of before we started recording this is, like, they're not inherently hard runs. It's not like you started as Eden and you have Soy Milk Tiny Planet. You know, where it's just like, great, this is going to take me 2 hours and I'm going to die on the 4th floor.
If I have nightmares tonight, it's your fault, by the way, for mentioning that combo.
Yeah. It's just like, you know, you get Maggie and the only upgrades you get are range. Mm-hmm. For like the first 8 floors. And it goes all the way to Mega Satan.
Bajillion familiars.
Yeah, I sort of like familiar runs, but that was this whole week.
Yeah. I mean, but the Lilith run this week wasn't even good familiars, though. It was the really crappy ones.
Yeah.
Like the Immortal Baby and stuff like that, and it's like, these are useless. Like, literally useless familiars.
It's like, hey, do you want Abel again? It's like, no.
Yeah,
I'm so sick of Abel.
Although I did not realize that the Dry Baby or Immortal Baby or whatever his name is, I did not realize that when he takes a certain number of hits, he causes that mass rune damage with the Necronomicon. I didn't know that until this week.
It's weird because he never... Usually by the time you find Dry Baby, you have enough damage that picking him up, like, he just doesn't get hit. But yeah, that was the same thing for me where I'm like, I'm just going to put Dry Baby in front of me and I'm going to hope for the best on some of these rooms.
Yeah.
Which means that's a real bad run.
We're still talking about the dailies, but this is why I destroyed my office.
Whoops.
Put everything back in its place.
Okay, just watch the video.
Yeah. This is one of the reasons why I love this game, is because it wasn't like this week I discovered that about Dry Baby, like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, I lose track of time, was when I discovered that, Blue Baby's poop shoots bullets back towards enemies.
Yeah, which is something I had no idea about.
Exactly. It's stuff like this is like, all of these things have more things going on than I ever expected them to have going on.
And I mean, we can pull up the wiki or like Platinum God and say, oh, what does the poop do? And it has a laundry list of things it can do, but...
Yeah, but where's the fun in that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I did get Guppy on one of the runs this week, though. I can't remember which one, but I got Guppy.
Yeah, I guess we did. That was like the one good day. I don't remember any of the other runs, but they were all very similar to where it's like, well, here's Samson, and just health upgrades the whole time, I guess. Okay, cool. You know, it's just...
the final tally for this week, by the way, is 5-2 to you. Wow. And I know that one of those ones that I took was because on the very first floor was Monstro's Lung, and you never pick up Monstro's Lung.
I do not.
Always pick up Monstro's Lung.
Oh, yeah, that was a crazy run. That was, went all the way to Dark Room, and eventually we got, Brimstone in one of the Devil deals, and you picked up Monster's Lung, which means you're shooting, 15 brimstone shots. I found Tammy's Head eventually, which is the just run through a room and hit the button halfway through and everything dies button, which is great.
Yeah, which one's Tammy's Head? Oh, that's the tier best.
Yeah.
Why do I always avoid it, despite the fact that I've usually got the things that go quite well with it, which makes me laugh because it's like I can't stand that item, but then I don't think to myself, well, Monster's Lung and Brimstone plus Tammy's Head would be ridiculous.
That might actually crash the game, now that I'm thinking about it. I mean, it's good you didn't pick it up.
But the funny thing for me was, like, the Xbox One has released a new update. Apparently they broke the store system in the process of releasing a new update.
Oh, no big deal.
But when you hit the guy button now and the games you recently played snaps on the left is like your default panel. Mm-hmm. Now if you highlight a game and press right, you've got an optional additional menu for that game.
Ooh.
I went in and I only noticed this when I was playing Isaac, of course. So I was like, okay, let's see what's in this optional menu. And it's the most recent clips. Like, it's got, like, do you want to manage the game? Do you want to go to the game hub? Do you want to view it in the store? All that things, which is usually like 4 or 5 menus deep, is right there now on the home.
Ooh.
Like, it's really quite handy. Recent captures is in there as well.
Uh-oh.
And the most recent capture for Isaac was someone fighting Mega Satan with literally the entire room full of keys, bombs, chests. Like, he had 99 of everything.
Wow.
The game was running at about 1 frame a second. There was so much stuff on the floor. And he had the D20, so he was just constantly re-rolling everything on the floor. It was so hilarious just to see it all. Like, this, 30-second clip of, 1 frame a second, and it's just like, okay, that's when you've broken the game.
I've never seen that before, and congratulations.
Yeah. But no, it was kind of hilarious seeing that. But anyway, back to the dailies. They were bad.
They're real bad.
Mm-hmm. So if you ever play along with us, this is not the week to play along, and we do apologise.
Yeah.
Because my goodness, was it bad this week.
Yeah.
Flip side, Eve is done! I have finished with Eve.
Nice.
Yes. I had a couple of good runs with Eve. This is pretty much all I did this week, so no challenges, no nothing, everything else, whatever. But I did manage to do Blue Baby, Isaac, and Mega Satan all with Eve this week.
Nice.
Focusing down and getting people's checklists done. Next on the list is the 1 post-it note mark I'm missing for Samson, which is the boss rush mode. Because of course it is.
Interesting.
So, fun for that. But I did unlock one little baby. I don't really want to say the word, so let's just say I unlocked 2 or 3 babies with Eve, and because I'm not sure if it will be expleted from the podcast.
Oh, I'm looking here on the list, and it's Horror Baby, which
yes.
We say Horror of Babylon all the time since that's Eve's starting item. So
true.
Right, I guess that makes a little bit more sense.
But yeah, I got them, and they were terrible because they're both babies. But flip side, Eve is done. Thank.
It looks like
goodness.
you also unlocked Sacrificial Dagger.
Yes, I did as well. That was the one I forgot to write down.
One of my favorite, one of my secret favorite orbitals, because it does so much damage, and it seems to show up on Devil Deals all the time.
No, I already had that. I'd already done. I'd already done. I think I'd already done. Is it Isaac for the sacrificial?
It says Blue Baby, but it might be Isaac.
I'd already done them on normal. I just hadn't done them on hard.
Ah, right. Okay.
So yeah, I'd already had sacrificial because it's my favorite item in the game.
Yeah.
Because it's oh hey, you're annoying. You're a boss with a slow fire rate. I'm just gonna stand right next to you for a couple of seconds.
We're gonna be friends.
Real good friends. But yeah, Eve is done, Samson is next, and then after that, I can't remember who's after that. Maybe one... wait, I already did Blue Baby, so I don't have to worry about him anymore, thank goodness.
Getting close to the Keeper.
Don't say that.
Narrowing it down.
Thank you for that, by the way, for ruining my thoughts of progress with the Keeper runs.
Oh, man.
Come on, dude. Why? Just why?
The Keeper, it's so rewarding when you get one of those good runs that can take you all the way to Mega Satan, but it's one of those frustrating ones where, it's a lot like playing The Lost, where, I'm going to give it 2 or 3 floors to see if I get anything really good, And if you don't get anything to come together by then, like by the time you get to the 4th and 5th floor, you're just not going to keep up.
Yeah. I mean, I imagine it's probably real easy as well with Keeper to get Dad's Key, because as soon as you've got that swallow penny, it's like, oh, I took damage, there's a coin. Oh, yep. I took damage, there's a coin.
Yep. Yeah, at that point, your survivability goes way up.
I just need to get swallow penny.
Yeah.
Oh. Also, I need to keep donating coins to the main shop machine because, for whatever reason, I'm still only at like 802. I did greed mode within like 2 weeks.
Right.
And however many hours later, I still haven't done the regular shop donation.
Well, that's the good thing about doing some of these keeper runs then, because even if you don't have a good run going, at least you can put a couple of cents into the donation machine.
Yeah, I need to do it more often, to be honest. I don't ever think to myself, well, what happens if I die? I thought that a lot at the start of the game. Now I don't even think about it.
Now it's like, I'm going to live forever.
Yeah, exactly. Next room dead. Because that's how Isaac rolls.
I actually didn't. I've been obsessed with one game. Well, we record this before we record TVGP. Don't tell anyone.
Spoilers.
But I've been obsessed with a new game I've been playing that
I think I might know which one it is.
Probably. It's the last one we talked about in my segment this week. But it didn't leave me with any Isaac time this week, so that's all I've been playing.
Okay.
Yeah. So thank you very much, everyone, for listening. And our adventures in the basement continue next week.
Yep.